citizen of Janakpur. For them, Sita was their daughter. Everybody used to think for Sita Devi that she should always be happy and she should get the right husband and she should always be blessed. So they all, when they saw Lord Ram, they were thinking, oh, he will be the right match for our daughter Sita. So finally, yes, the Trayamba Karmukha Bhanjakarama, Lord has broken the Shiva Dhanush. Shiva Dhanush was very powerful, and they need, every time they had to clean that area where the Shiva Dhanush was kept, they had to get elephants to move it. But once it so happens that Sita Mata playfully lifts it up with her left hand, and when Dashrath sees this, he's amazed that, oh, my daughter has so much strength. So on that day only he decides that anybody who wants to get married to her has to have the strength to break this Dhanush. Otherwise, imagine, the wife is so powerful, she gives one embrace to the husband may die in the first day itself. So somebody has to have that much power like, or strength like her. So that was what was decided. So finally the Swayamvar happens, and then it's very funny how all the kings, they tried their best and nobody succeeds. And finally Dashrath makes all emotional statement that is the earth bereft of all the Kshatriyas, or nobody is able to do this, what will happen to my daughter? And then finally Vishwamitra asks Ram to go and lift it, and Lord Ram, and everybody is laughing when they look at Lord Ram coming, such a sweet little boy with soft hands and arms and looks so delicate, and how will he do it? And finally Lord Ram lifts it up and breaks the Dhanush. But of course, I was reading that before this thing happens, Sita and Mother Sita and Lord Ram, they meet in a garden when Mother Sita had gone to do some puja to Durga Devi, to pluck flowers, and that's where she sees Lord Ram from far off, and Lord Ram sees also Mother Sita, and Sita in her heart of heart thinks that I wish he could be my husband. And finally when she actually sees him in the Swayamvar, she becomes very happy, and it says that she was praying to Durga Devi. It's all Leela, all are coming out from Sita, Mother Sita, but she's praying to Durga Devi, I wish, give him all the strength so that he can lift it up. And finally Lord lifts it up, and the Shiva Dhanush is broken. So now that Shiva Dhanush is broken, so Sita Mata is supposed to go, and here is the verse. It says, Sita Pitavara Mallika Rama. Now she has to go and put the garland on Lord Ram's neck. And that again is a very big pastime of how Sita Mata is a little short and Lord Rama is tall. And Mother Sita is trying to put the garland, but Lord Ram is so, Kshatriyas those days, they don't bend, they can't bend their heads, they're always, upright, and she doesn't know what to do. But she's very happy because the ladies, they wear lots of bangles on both the sides, and she was wearing bangles which are having small mirrors, very beautiful bangles. So she has her hands stretched, and she has this beautiful garland of flowers to put it on Lord Ram. So because her hands are stretched, and there are lots of bangles here, in every bangle there are these small mirrors, and she can see Lord Ram's face in those mirrors. So she's okay. Even if it takes 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, she says, what's my problem? She just stands like this, and she's just bowing down her head and keeps looking at Lord Ram's face in her bangles. But everybody else is waiting. So what's going on? This boy is not bending. This girl is short and she's not able to put the garland. And everybody is just waiting for the thing to happen. And Dashrath is waiting, and the other people are waiting, and Lakshman is waiting, and Vishwamitra is waiting, and they don't know what to do. And then meanwhile, Mother Sita and Lord Ram, they're having mental conversations. Lord Ram is telling Sita Mata that, okay, now can you just stop this? I know you're looking at me. Can you just put the garland on me? And Sita says, I'll take some more time. And Lord Ram is like, why are you doing this to me? And Sita says, but you did this to me. You took so much time to break the Shiva Dhanush. I have been praying and I was in anxiety, and you were doing all that thing, doing parikrama for Shiva Dhanush, and then, joining your hands, doing so many prayers. And every time I was in anxiety whether he can do it or not. You put me in so much anxiety, and now you wait for me. I'll put it in my own time. I'll put the garland. So these conversations are going on, and Lakshman is wondering, what are supposed to do now? So Lakshman is very smart, he's Anantashesh, Balaram. So he just, suddenly gets up from his seat and he just falls on the feet of Lord Ram. And Lord Ram is wondering, what happened? I mean, he was just fine a couple of minutes ago. And Lord Ram immediately turns, he just bends and lifts up Lakshman. Hey, Lakshman, what happened to you? And the moment he bends his head to, embrace Lakshman and hold him, Sita Mata gets the opportunity and she immediately puts the garland. She's done for it because Ram, he bends. And then Ram is not even conscious of that. He's just thinking, what happened to Lakshman? And he said, yes, Lakshman, what happened to you? And Lakshman is like, oh, well, nothing. I think it just ate a little more. Maybe acidity problem. Looks like gas. I'm fine, brother. That's it. And he just walks out. And Lord Ram is still wondering, what's happening? He just came to me, fall down on my leg. I thought he's having an issue. And then he realizes everybody's just putting petals on them and they're done with the ceremony. The garland is on his neck and they're done with it. So then everybody's clapping and, Mangala, Vaidyas, they're all Shehnais and all different musical instruments are being played. And everybody's so happy and joyous and singing and dancing and everything is so, in joyous mood. So this is what happened.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna, Krishna lage. Sab Krishna, Krishna.